That's how crazy it was for a whole year. One whole year. 300, actually more than that, because it wasn't until, entering 2024, a few months in, did things stabilize. But for 360 days, I couldn't see past today. Some shit, man, some real shit right there. Listen, when people counting on you, then they start to doubt you. Then that's even more pressure, right? And then you start to doubt yourself, which you create more pressure for yourself. It's crazy. But again, I had no support system. I couldn't turn to anyone, right? All I could do was have faith in my foundation. I got tested. Is my foundation solid? Right? It was pretty much, what did that feel like? Honestly, it felt like you're walking on a constant earthquake. You know what I'm saying? And then you fall down through a crack. And you climb out, but it's still the earth is still shaking as you're climbing. That's how unstable it was. It was crazy, I'm telling you. But through extreme heat and pressure are diamonds formed, right? And like I said, I had no choice but to have faith in my foundation, right? And when I mean by foundation, I don't mean like I was not even thinking about scripture. Scripture is a part of my culture. It's something that actually was founded upon, right? I was forged in a culture that utilizes scripture. And again, my faith was tested. I had to believe it. I had to believe it that everything was working out. I had to believe it that everything was going to work out, best case scenario. I heard that mantra. It's very uplifting. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to you. And let me tell you, man, it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It was crazy. I didn't even know what the, And, I'm probably like not, it might not sound like it was a big deal, but like, unless you live through something like that, you can't really like relate to that. Because most people maybe get fired from one job, right? And I'm a grown ass man getting fired. Yo, man, my boy, shout out to you. Shout out to Chino. Pilot. This nigga said, you a grown ass man getting fired, bro. That's crazy. And he's right. That was crazy. And it was my fault. And probably the hardest thing was accepting that it was my fault. We all want to like blame, we don't want to take accountability, because taking accountability is real. You have to really face yourself. Just like I'm facing you right now, reflection. Feel me? Feel me? Carlos Washington. And yeah, that's pretty much what this transmission, that's where it takes me, right? In my mental archives. And I want to mentalize that for you. If you happen to be watching this and you feel the pressure, listen. You better have faith in your foundation, wherever that may be. But you need to have that faith, because if you don't, you're going to allow yourself to crumble? even that's hard, dude. That's hard too. Like, just accepting defeat like that, not persevering, I guess, you know, not having the courage to push forward. More importantly, it's the courage to navigate the darkness that you're in. It's like a form of shadow work, right? So how, you know, if you want to be spiritual, it's a form of shadow work. And granted, you might not go through what I went through, but you know, you have to go through something. You gonna have to, at some point in your life, you're gonna have to face your shadow and work through it in darkness. But listen, like I said, I am building the life I imagined in real time. And it's a little bit of what you see, you know? So when you think that, and again, I'm on the edge, man. I'm on the edge. Don't get it twisted. I'm a bit uncomfortable. But, you know, I have faith in my foundation because I built my foundation. At least that exposed that my foundation is solid. So I know what I'm talking about. Which is why I'm sharing with you these daily transmissions so that you reflect, you know? I hope it helps, honestly. But check it out. Everything is not just a figurative thing that I'm saying, right? Like, scripture can be poetry, man. It's a part of my culture that I was, the furnace that I was forged in. It's a part of my family, you know. And, but again, what I was going to say is that, look, it's not all figurative, right? I'm going to show you what I mean by that. Look, check this out. See that? I'm on the edge, bro. I don't know what else to tell you, kid. Listen up, boy. You watch me, all right? Because you got to build your base, not just you got to build your base, boy. Your base. Check this out, little nigga. See that? On the edge, dude. Come on now. I'm telling you, I told you this was a good one, man. I mean, I hope the delivery matches the energy. But honestly, this video is way longer than I thought it was gonna be. But like I said, you know, I hope this helps. You know, check it out. We out here, man. Look where my mind is at. See all that? Bless, dude. Bless. I can stand on the edge with confidence in my foundation. Physically, as you can see, and figuratively. You know? But I hope that helps. Truthfully, I do, because when you're struggling and you feel like you're struggling by yourself, that's tough. It's tough. It really is. And a lot of people, you know, they don't make it out. And I know a few people that are close to me too. One of them's not here with us now. It's crazy. But you know, listen and pay attention, because you're gonna learn one of these days, maybe. And with that, I'm Carlos Washington. Let's build this together. Bless.